I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. The movies only, not the books. Hi, I'm Alia. I am 43 years old. I am a lawyer by training. I am also a candidate for the Workers' Party in this general election. So back in 2024, my daughter came home from school and told me that there was a CCE lesson and the contents were about quite a sensitive matter. And when she told me, I couldn't really agree with what was being taught. And I decided, okay, I need to write into the school to understand why it was being taught and what was actually being shown to the children. I wrote into the school and they told me that it was rolled out across all national schools. So I wrote into my MP. And my hope was that the MP would actually bring it out in Parliament. Because my concern was that the lesson was actually taught to the students without the parents being informed. And I thought that the topic was sensitive enough, equivalent to like sexuality education, where parents are actually allowed to opt out for their children. And so I asked my MP, can you bring it out in Parliament? And the response that he gave was not convincing to me. So what I did was I actually reached out to the Workers' Party MPs in another constituency. And I saw that the WP MPs brought it up in Parliament. And I thought that this is the kind of representation that we need as elected officials. And I figured, okay, this is the way forward. I think it's time for me to start working with the Workers' Party. And that's where I started volunteering with the Workers' Party. I'm from the sandwich generation, so I look after my children and my father. My father has an array of chronic conditions. So I've been personally involved in bringing him to the hospitals. And I think one of the pressing issues is the healthcare costs for senior citizens. Right now, there's a cap on the amount of Medisave that can be used to pay for the chronic conditions. And I think that should be looked into. If I'm elected, I will want to bring it up through PQs and participating in the Committee of Supply. And also as an MP, I would want to attend the Meet the People sessions. I'm sure there's other senior citizens who are going through the same issues. I'll be happy to write in for them, to appeal for them, because I personally know what it's like. I'm passionate about my kids, everything about them. Motherhood is my main focus, and it's been my main focus for a very long time. And everything that my kids talk about, what they participate in, everything is something that I look forward to discussing with them. And I'm happy that the communication lines are open when my children come and talk to me. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. The movies only, not the books. I think I have enough of reading in my everyday job, being a legal counsel. I really like it. It's very clear, black and white, good and bad, right? And I do try and push my interest in terms of Lord of the Rings to my children. I've successfully done it with my 18-year-old. He's a big Lord of the Rings fan now. My second and third are still work in progress. Eventually we'll get there. I will make them Lord of the Rings fans also. In terms of what I've done recently, something that surprised me myself is I signed up for BFT. And it surprised me because I never was a big fan of exercise. I do think it's important to maintain our physical and mental health, especially as we age.